My presentation is a mix of two languages because I find that it's much easier for my audiences who can understand English but don't speak it very, very well to get the text in Russian and the speaking in English. My Russian is not native. I'm Bulgarian, but I understand everything. So any questions you have in Russian, please, you can ask them. Well, добро пожаловать. At first, I would like to say a few words about the city where Centennial College is. Toronto is the largest city of Canada and the capital of the province of Ontario. We are in a large city and we are a large college as well. We have 5 different campuses spread all over the city and 2 study centers. Toronto is a great place to be for a number of reasons. One, it's quite beautiful. It's on the lake, on Ontario Lake, and it's as big as a little sea. So summers are wonderful. Number 2, Toronto is not only the largest city, but it is one of the fastest growing centers of technological innovation. And it is in the group of 100 very, very influential financial centers in the world. The Americans have their Wall Street. Toronto and Canada have their Bay Street. And I would also want to tell our audience why we have thousands of international students come to Canada to study. As of 2020, January 2020, and that was the last semester when everyone could come in freely and there were no vaccinations, no requirements. And I have to say that our schools begin new semesters with new students 3 times a year. So at this time, we had over 500,000 international students. And I'm talking in Canada as a whole. And of course, the greatest number of this came to Ontario with its fantastic universities and colleges. One of the reasons why so many students come to Canada is the possibility of work after graduation. And if you like it, you can stay here as a resident. For this, our IRCC, which is the Immigration Authorities of Canada, allow international graduates to stay for 3 years, get the job they want, and if they like it, they can stay further as residents of the country. After January 2020, and especially after the summer of last year, there were many, many changes coming because of this worldwide, unfortunate, the COVID pandemic. So Immigrant Canada allowed students to take half of their program online, stay at home, feel safe, and then after graduation of 50%, they could come to Canada and finish their program and stay for 3 years. So a lot of students took this opportunity, but many, many others decided to wait. And now we are seeing a great increase of numbers of students who are applying to come, because today it's possible to be here in person. The only condition for that is to be fully vaccinated. And when I say we are large, we are not only large as a number, but we have students from all over the world, and we have lots of Russian students and Russian-speaking students as well. So this is just a map to give you an idea of the countries where our students come from. And now I'll give you a brief picture of what is really important for Canadian companies when they are searching for new employees, and how Canadian colleges like Centennial prepare the perfect candidates. First, but not the most important, of course, is the fact that our programs are a great combination of theory and practice. And that's exactly what companies here in Canada look for. They, of course, love students with lots of theoretical knowledge, but they prefer those who know how to do things. And our students learn how to do things while they are in college, because there are many co-op programs. More than 60% of our programs are co-op. That means there is a work semester incorporated into the program itself, and they go and work in the real world, in real companies, so they really see and practice what they have as a theory. And the biggest and the best companies in Canada, both Canadian and international, accept our students for practice, for a co-op, or for internships, like Air Canada, Bombardier Aerospace. We have a great transportation school with air, space and aviation programs, Facebook, Google, and lots of others. Plus, Centennial is a great place to do research and to involve in entrepreneurship. This is for really ambitious and motivated students who would like to try their business idea or their technological idea. We offer this. We are among the 50 best research colleges in Canada. Another important thing that happens while you are studying in college is the development of so-called skill sets. Now, a skill set is a number of new skills young people develop in the area of their professional interest. And students can do this because they spend time in classrooms, of course, but they also study in the kitchen, as you see here on this picture. For all of our students who come for hospitality management programs, for running resorts, hotels, restaurants, becoming famous chefs, etc. They get in touch with the real world right here in college. Plus, they work with the most contemporary equipment and latest technologies. Last but not least are the people who teach them. And these are people from the industry. These are professionals who have a long and very successful professional career before they come and become teachers and transfer their knowledge, transfer their skills on this group of young people. Very often we are asked, but tell us where you are. We know about ratings. Where does your college stand? And the answer is, as community colleges, which means state-supported, state-funded and subsidized places of higher education, we follow the same strict regulations every single community college follows. So, in fact, we offer the same high quality of education here in Canada. We cannot differ in the quality of education. But there is one thing we differ, and this one thing is what our students tell about us, how they feel about being our students. And this is an example of how our students, our graduates, feel about studying at Centennial. These numbers, these percentages, are taken from a very important source, the International Student Barometer, which happens every single year. And they're still preparing the 2020-2021 report for obvious reasons. It will come later. However, for 2019, you see that our students were really, really happy with the quality of education, even with online part of the programs, the library support, the environment in the college, and generally the work we, international department, do to help them, to support them, and to welcome them in college when they first decide to apply. What makes us so popular, so well known, and in such great demand? I'm not only talking about Centennial College here, but the group of community colleges I used to call sister colleges. The first reason why so many students come to us is the high percentage of employment after graduation. And this is really the important thing, because young people go to study for 2, 3, 4 years, but then they've got 40 years of work in front of them. So employment opportunities are very important, and this is what we can guarantee. I've prepared some numbers for you to see the percentage of graduates who get employment in a related job, and I'm not talking pizza delivery or any kind of delivery. You can always get this part-time job when you're a student and make a good money, by the way. Lots of our students the route, the real after graduation. And you can see 100% for a lot of programs that our graduates come from and got a great job. And later you will see how well these jobs pay in Canada. So you can see that technological professions are really in great demand, like software engineering, motive power, computer systems, networking technology, architectural technology, electromechanical engineering technology, environmental technology. But I have to say that our management programs, and most of them are offered to mature students, people who already went to university. In your case, in Russia, they graduated from a good program, they got a little bit of work experience, and then they started looking at post-grad education. So this is why these programs are called postgraduate programs, because to be accepted to them, you need to have a university diploma, a university credential. So you see that even among these mature students and the 1 year or 3 semesters they study with us, they get very high percentages of employment at excellent jobs. And let me show you how much they get after graduation and finding the perfect job. Well, you can see again the same groups, the same profiles, the same professions like software engineering, motive, power, mechanical engineering, management programs. And you can see the amount in Canadian dollars young people can get. This is also taken from a special survey that we do with our graduates. So we call them, we talk to them, and these are numbers that come from them. We don't come up with these numbers. We don't talk to companies. Our students tell us how much they were offered and how much they are making after graduation. So you see very high annual salaries that are really impressive for any young person who just graduated from college. Management programs, let me tell you, are the programs that usually come after a university diploma. So programs like strategic management, a very popular program, a very, very popular program, because I don't know of anyone who came, studied strategic management, and didn't get a really good job here right after graduation. The same is the television and film program. It's a very unique combination of the TV business and film and how you make money out of this. I've also prepared a short list of programs that are really, really in demand. And again, no surprise here, because the programs that get a lot of attention from our candidates are the programs that offer 100% employment after graduation and the programs that offer excellent pay after graduation. So you've got aerospace manufacturing, you've got architectural technology, you've got project management, again, a very popular program, global business management. You see management programs here, a lot of them, that are very, very popular. We have lots of candidates for these programs. They're popular not only because they guarantee employment, they are popular because they are 21st century programs. Take a look at cybersecurity or health informatics technology. Now, this is a great program for younger students because it's a 3-year program and you can start right after high school and graduate with a health informatics technology. So you see combinations of different professional fields will be the future, and we already offer such programs. And one other management program for mature students, interactive media management, something that people learned to do by themselves, run the whole complicated structure of social network, promotion, education, entertainment, and marketing, and how to put together a very attractive website and well-working social network accounts to be really successful in the 21st century. So great programs, a lot of interest. Every single year, colleges like Centennial introduce new programs. So we had about 160 programs just 4 years ago. Today, we have over 200. Now, some of these programs are online options of existing programs. Others are brand new programs, like business analytics and insights for anybody with interest in economics and economics in general, and accounting in particular, for becoming a business analyst in the big banks we have here in Toronto. Another new program, 3-year advanced diploma program, is our Artificial Intelligence 21st Century Software Engineering Technology program. Another important 2-year program we introduced recently is the paralegal court and tribunal agent. And this is because lots of students, when they talk to us, are interested in law. They want to study jurisprudence. They want to be lawyers when they graduate from school. And it is a very long and very difficult and very expensive process for anyone who wants to come to Canada to study law, because you cannot go to a law school directly from high school like we do in Eastern Europe. They have to have a bachelor degree first and then apply to law school. So it's very expensive, and we have come up with a 2-year diploma program to give our students the 2 years to get the actual knowledge about the Canadian system of law, and then work for 3 years. And after 5 years, if they still want to pursue law and go to law school here in Canada, they can easily do so after becoming residents of the country, because they will not go pay so much money as international students to go back to university, finish a bachelor degree, and go to law school. Plus, they would be professionals. They would know what is going on, what is happening in the legal system of a country like Canada. So I've tried to translate these programs in Russian. Paralegal, помощник юриста, probably the best I can come up with. We don't have paralegals in our system of education when we talk law, schools of law, but paralegals are very important here. So they are the right hand of a lawyer. They do all the research, they prepare all the paperwork, they get acquainted with every detail of every lawsuit, and they are present in court when this case is taken care of in court. Again, just a couple of words about online education. We have prepared and introduced full programs that can be taken online. And we are planning to offer combinations, we call them packages, of 2 shorter programs, 1 year plus 1 year, so that students who come to Canada can get a 3-year work permit after graduation. So there are lots of new things starting online. But it's only natural. And this 1.5 years really accelerated this process. Another very important question we get when we meet with students: scholarships. We have 2 answers. I know that students don't like the first one. Our international first-year students are not eligible for a scholarship. So they have to rely on themselves to support themselves for the first year, to find a part-time job, to make money for everyday expenses. But after the first year, we have millions of dollars that turn into scholarships, grants, and go to our students. So this is how community college scholarship system work. And finally, I'd like to show you a few of our former students, our alumni, that we are really, really proud of. And I'll start with Nikita Lebedev, because not only did he participate in the winning team of an Oscar winner, The Shape of Water, but he came back to Centennial, and right now he teaches at Centennial College, the same program he graduated as a young student. Another great example from the same great school of communications, media arts, and design is our Chinese student, Xinyan Wang. Now, she graduated from graphic design. She worked in the team Blade Runner 2049, another Oscar winner for visual effects. So very, very proud of our students. And finally, our Katarina Kravchenko, who graduated from architectural technology program, and she got first place for her fantastic project called Nautilus Center. And with this, I'm going to give the floor to anyone who would like to ask questions. I see here some questions written. Iliana, я увидела, что...
Yes, Iliana, I can translate for you if you...
Я могу читать, но отвечать буду на английском. Это хорошо?
Okay, no problem.
Юлиана, я увидел, что вы сотрудничаете с Air Canada в колледже, специальность, которая готовит пилотов. Нет, у нас нет пилотской программы. Вот это очень-очень дорого. It's a very, very expensive program. I can tell you where you can go and get your pilot passport, let's call it. Our sister college, Seneca, has a pilot program. They offer it. It costs 90,000 Canadian dollars a year. 90,000 Canadian dollars is approximately 60,000 euro. So they do have it. Yes, if money is not a problem, Seneca will be the college to offer you that pilot preparation, that pilot program. However, we've got great technical aerospace and aviation programs that are in great demand by a lot of students coming from all over the world. So you can check out our transportation school, the aviation programs. Анна спрашивает, кулинарный менеджмент, что требуется, чтобы поступить на эту специальность, и это именно управление и специальности, например, шеф-повар. Спасибо. Да, конечно. Of course, you can go to any of our management programs. What is necessary is either a college diploma, if you went to a college and even if you have some work experience, and then you decide to continue and get that management certificate at our hospitality school. That's all you need. English, 6.5 IELTS, and a credential from either a university. It doesn't really matter what you studied there. We just want to see a university or college diploma. English, and you're ready to apply. And yes, of course, there is a program where you can graduate as a chef. No doubt about this. These are usually 2-year programs, and they are offered at Progress, our main campus, with exceptional kitchens, brand new, state-of-the-art, with teachers who come from the industry, who are very popular and well-known chefs here in Canada. Okay, so that was Anna. Katarina says, друзья, напоминаю, что вы можно записаться на бесплатные консультации. Ссылка. Сохраняйте.
I think that's all for the questions. There are no more questions. Just all the participants can apply for consultation for individual meeting with you, and we posted a link in chat. So that's all. Thank you for your presentation. Thank you. Now you can turn off your microphone. Unfortunately, we couldn't see you, but still we could hear you really well.